Finance and Insurance Forum stresses the importance of developing the efficiency of financial institutions in directing savings towards productive assets and investments. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq issued Royal Decree number 15/2025, amending some provisions of the Royal Decree number 88/2022 on fixing official holidays. The decree read as follows. Article 1 states that the text of Clause D item, firstly, Article 1 of Royal Decree number 88/2022 shall be replaced with the following. The National Day of the Sultan of Oman is to be on the 20th and 21st of November. Article 2 says that this decree shall be published in the Official Gazette and come into force from its date of issue. Signed by His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq, His Excellency Sheikh Al-Fadl bin Mohammed Al-Harthi, Secretary General of the Council of Ministers, will preside over the final match of His Majesty the Sultan's Football Cup 2024-2025 on Thursday, 20th February 2025. The match will be held at Ibra Sports Complex in North Al-Sharqiyya Governorate. The Middle East Artificial Lift Forum kicked off in Muscat with the participation of more than 400 specialists from 30 countries and 106 international organizations. The forum represents a strategic platform to discuss the latest developments and innovations in artificial lift technologies. The Middle East Artificial Lift Forum reviewed artificial lift technologies to improve oil well productivity and the role of artificial intelligence in analyzing data to improve operational efficiency. The opening of the forum was held under the auspices of His Excellency Mohsen bin Hamad Al-Hadrami, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Energy and Minerals. His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah Al-Khalili, Chairman of the State Council, received today His Excellency Sakhar Ghabash, Speaker of the Federal National Council of the United Arab Emirates, and his accompanying delegation. The Chairman of the State Council lauded the depth of the fraternal relations between the Sultan of Oman and the United Arab Emirates. These relations, he added, have consolidated over decades between the two countries' leaderships. The Speaker of the Federal National Council of the UAE emphasized the depth of distinguished parliamentary relations between the two councils. He also stressed the importance of boosting these relations towards wider horizons. The Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation, in collaboration with the Turkish Embassy in Oman, organized the Omani Turkish Knowledge Dialogue Forum. The opening ceremony was presided over by Her Excellency Dr. Rahma bint Ibrahim Al-Mahruqiyya, Minister of Higher Education, Research and Innovation. More details in the following report.
In light of the long-standing historical ties between the Sultanate of Oman and the Republic of Turkey, the Omani Turkish Knowledge Dialogue Forum began in Muscat to explore opportunities for knowledge exchange in innovation and higher education, while fostering scientific collaboration aligned with the national priorities of both nations.
For rectors and many academics from Turkey, we are organizing this event in collaboration with the Omani Ministry of Higher Education, Scientific Research and Innovation. To further strengthen these relations, I hope this event will serve as an important step towards elevating academic relations between Turkey and Oman to the highest level in the near future.
We consider the priority of Oman Vision 2040, this especially for the first priority, education, teaching, learning, research, and capacity building. We bring the both parties, the Oman higher education institutions, to meet their higher education institutions in Turkey, their counterparts, and they sit together to discuss the future collaboration in different areas.
The forum brought together public and private Omani higher education institutions alongside Turkish universities, focusing on raising the global ranking of Omani universities through increased research output, attracting international students, and advancing joint academic programs.
We have very brotherly relations since history, and also on the economic side, plus academic side, we have a lot of potentials to improve, to build on, and we have, of course, the ilm. I mean, the knowledge is the basis of everything, and still there is a gap in knowing each other. And even though our people love each other and they have very good relations with also the government level, but these things doesn't turn into a stronger academic relations. And there are potential now. We have a ambassador who is academic. Also, like myself and other academicians are paying more attention to the Arab world right now, and Oman has a unique place in this.
This event actually highlights the strategic directions that have been adopted by the governments of these two friendly countries. Through this forum, we hope to increase the twinning between the academic institutes from Oman and Turkey. And by twinning, we mean that we want to create a number of academic degrees that are being offered jointly by the academic institutes in these two countries that will help us to increase the total number of exchange of students as well as academic and researchers between the two nations. In regard with research and innovation, we highly encourage all researchers from the two countries to collaborate on working on joint research projects. This will highly increase the ranking of academic institutes in the two countries, as well as improving the ranking of the countries themselves.
On its first day, the forum featured discussion sessions on literature, language, translation, and Omani-Turkish relations. The discussions highlighted the importance of student exchange, the development of joint academic programs, and support for postgraduate studies in science and technology. The forum will boost academic and research collaborations, promising lasting impacts on education and innovation in both countries. Reporting from Muscat, this is Saleh Bukhalfan al-Rahbi.
The Finance and Insurance Forum in the Wilaya of Sohar reviewed in its second edition the most important emerging issues and the best practices in the finance and insurance sectors. The forum, organized by Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry of North Al Batna, witnessed a number of specialized sessions related to financial and insurance legislation and regulations in the Sultanate of Oman. It also reviewed programs and services provided from the Public Authority for Small and Medium Enterprises, the Central Bank of Oman, and the Financial Services Authority. Still to come, a news bulletin. Madain reveals a new package of economic incentives for investors and business owners in Al Mazuna Free Zone. The Municipal Council of Musandam held its first meeting of the year to discuss the implementation of several services and development projects aimed at enhancing public services and advancing local development across the governorate. The meeting also addressed various other topics concerning the wilayas of the governorate, including the upkeep of Al-Falaj water systems in the Wilaya of Madha. The Council also discussed enhancing service aspects such as rehabilitation of Safana Street in Hajar Bani Hamid in the Wilaya of Madha and the restoration of forts and castles in the areas to ensure the preservation of Musandam's cultural and historical heritage. This session was chaired by His Excellency Said Ibrahim bin Saeed Al Busaidi, Governor of Musandam. Providing a comprehensive visual presentation on the services of the Department of Social Development in Al-Wusta Governorate was among the most important topics discussed in the meeting of the Municipal Council in the Governorate. During the meeting, the work of civil society institutions was followed up, as well as the support for community initiatives and strengthening of partnership between various parties to achieve sustainable development in the governorate's wilayas. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sheikh Ahmed bin Muslim Al Kathiri, Governor of Al-Wusta and Chairman of the Municipal Council. The introductory meeting of the national project All Oman was launched in the Al-Wusta Governorate, organized by Oman Vision 2040 Implementation and Follow-up Unit, a cooperation with the Governor's Office. The project is an opportunity to inform the community about the vision's methodology, path, and in alignment with the Governor's work. The project included a discussion session on governance and continuous improvement methodology, an interactive session with the youth to showcase their talents and creativity and enhance the awareness of development initiatives and projects. The meeting witnessed several activities aimed at enabling the governorates to achieve sustainable development and becoming centers for creativity and investment. The Public Establishment for Industrial Estates Madain revealed a new package of economic incentives for investors and business owners in Al Mazyuna Free Zone. The incentives include exempting investors from accumulated debts by 30% to encourage them to develop their projects and reducing the rental value by 50% for the next 5 years. These incentives include existing and new investors alike. Madain stated that the incentives represent a commitment to building a sustainable partnership with investors and a fundamental pillar to support economic growth and encourage innovation and sustainability in the region. This is the Sultan of Oman television. Before we enter tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq issues a royal decree. The Middle East Artificial Lift Forum reviews in Muscat the latest modern technologies in the oil and gas sector. And the Finance and Insurance Forum stresses the importance of developing the efficiency of financial institutions in directing savings towards productive assets and investments. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, and myself, Suhail Al-Kindi, good night and stay tuned.